सुनो मेरी देवी पर्वत वासिनी तेरा पारन पाया तेरा पारन पाया ओ बोलो सुनो मेरी देवी पर्वत वासिनी सुनो मेरी देवी पर्वत. Pray for their songs, Ria, Anna and Dia. And while this is happening, I'm going to ask, I'm going to have a speaker rather. I was given the guidelines of what to do tonight, so we're going to have a nice little program as family here and celebrate this man's. Okay. The mother who said 50 years ago, she's here this evening. And of course, I'd like to give her the privilege first to say a few words on the occasion of her son's 50th birthday. Please give a big hand for Auntie Raj.
Sitaram, everybody, Panditji, families, friends, the Singhs, the Bassoon, and all devotees of the temple. And I don't want to be too long, but I have to give some fun memories of my son. And I would like my 4 daughters to be up here. I don't know where they are. Where are you guys, girls? My 4 princes, and I am Tamesh's mother. Today is a very special day as we celebrate my Prince Tamesh's 50th birthday. After having 4 princes, God finally answered my prayer and blessed me with a bouncing baby boy. His dad was a big fan of cricket, Indian cricketers. Okay, please forgive me if I make any stilang. Cricket. He wanted to name his son after the famous Indian cricketers, such as Krishnamurti Singh, Ajit Wadekar. So we decided that name is too long. So we decided to give him Tameshwar Krishnamurti Singh, Tameshwar Krishnamurti Sangram Singh. So that's his name. However, we had to come to the agreement of his name. Okay. Tameshwar Krishnamurti Sangram Singh. At the age of 2, hold this to Rani. Sorry, I'm getting old. I can't memorize everything. Yeah. Okay, hold it. At the age of 2, my son and I was playing in the yard. There was a cow grazing, and I jokingly said to my son, so where is it? When I get old, you gonna mind me? And this is what his answer, how you want me to mind you? Tie you with a rope and you gonna graze? I said, no, son, that's not how you mind me. You have to take care of me. You have to take me to vacations, take me to dinners. That's how you got to mind me. Anyway. Wait. Huh? Yeah. Okay. Divina, I'm not getting...
Let me read it for you now.
Okay.
I can be here all night remembering about the past, but it will take too long. He was always an ambitious, loving, caring son. He took on the leadership role as soon as his father passed away. He was only 14 years old. To my prince, may God continue to bless you with abundance of health, wealth, and strength, and continue to prosper with long life. You want to thank your daughter-in-law?
To my daughter-in-law, Jenny, I have to thank you for taking good care of my son, because when he's at Costco or buying gas, Jenny, I forget my wallet. Jenny has to go and take his wallet. And to my son-in-law, Nar, you're more like a son to me, and God must always bless you. You came into my family as a savior. Thank you, everyone. God bless everyone.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Auntie Raj, for those very beautiful and meaningful words.
Sitaram, everyone. On behalf of me and my family, I would like to wish my handsome brother a happy birthday, a milestone birthday, a happy 50th birthday, and I love you. You're very special, handsome, ambitious, loving, sweet, caring brother. You're always there for us. I can't imagine life without you. And I love you and enjoy your beautiful, fabulous birthday.
Very nice.
Good evening, everyone. I would like to wish my brother a happy, happy birthday. You are not only a brother, you're like a father to us since our father passed away. I love you. You are one in a trillion, not a million. You're very, very special to us, and I love you very much.
Sitaram, everyone. Tamesh, I want to wish you a happy, happy 50th birthday. You're a very loving, caring brother, and I love you very much. May Durgama and Lord Krishna continue to bless you with a happy, healthy, strong life. Sitaram, everyone. Happy birthday to our baby spoiled brother, Tamesh. We love you very much.
All right, thank you. Please give them all a big round of applause, friends. All right, so we're going to continue. We're going to continue with a few speeches. I want to get this done properly. I'd like to call Uncle Dick. Please, Uncle Dick, please come up. And this will be followed by his mamu, Tamesh's mamu, Sam. So please stand by. And Uncle Dick is coming to the microphone. Thank you. If Gabe in the audience, can you please come? I'd like to get something quickly. Or one of the volunteers who knows about my office, please come. The microphone is here.
Thank you, Pandit. Panditji, devotees, my hubby stole my speech. 50 years, 9 months ago, or thereabout, my brother, Dwarka Singh, who is the father of Tamesh, like Manu and Satrapa, they were sad at heart. They had 4 daughters. No son was in the way. They prayed, and God answered their prayer. And my brother must have prayed, "Oh Lord, give me a son just like me." Because after 44 years, he was called away from this earth. Tamesh was 14 years old. For the 13 days I slept beside him. Nighttime he used to jump up in his sleep. I would console him. A young man, 14 years, lost his father. And I watched Tamesh grow up. He was the emblem of my brother. When my brother was young, he wrote an exam in Guyana. He stood first in the entire country. It's a Hindi exam. And I look at Tamesh. We are born of the Kshatriya race. And Tamesh is a true Kshatriya, a brave son, a courageous son, a very intelligent person. And Tamesh, you are the backbone of this family. Your sister said it. You are not only a son. He's the youngest, but he's the boss in this family. Everybody listen to him because he's commanding. My Bauji told me that, Lake, your brother was not so strict like Tamesh. So, Tamesh, God bless you. You hold this family together. I love you from the bottom of my heart. Whenever I send a referral to Tamesh, I introduce Tamesh as my son. I accept you as my son, Tamesh. God bless you very much. Thank you. Dhanyavad.
That was very nice. Thank you, Uncle Lake. That beautiful speech of yours, coming from the heart, of course. We're going to have Tamesh's Mamu, Uncle Sam. Is he here? Nar, please come on up after Uncle Sam is you. So please come on up here and you can stand in front in the meantime. Nar. Oh, he's right here.
Thank you. Jai Sitaram. Good night. Panditji, friends and family, devotees of God, my nephew Tamesh. I know you told me a short speech, and you put limitations on me, and that is not a good thing for me, but I'll try to manage a good speech for you because you're such a big guy. So many things, 50 years. I'm going to have to condense it in what? Was it 2 minutes you said? Jenny, was it 2 minutes? My 2 minutes is on time. Anyhow, it's Tamesh's 50th birthday, and it's half a century. And it's not a long time when you consider it, but it's also a long time when you consider it. And it's a very happy occasion, Tamesh. And I would like to echo the katha of Panditji. I must commend you, Panditji, for sending out the message that you sent out for the young people. And that is very important because I follow the same line that you do for the young people, the respect. And when children come into this world, they didn't just happen perchance. They come for a reason. And they should shed the light and make family, their parents proud. And Tamesh has done that extremely well. But I'm not going to get into much detail because I know there must be a lot of speakers and things are going on. But I must have to echo what my sister said. And Tamesh, you have grown. Panditji said 4 generations, and I must say that it's much longer than 4 generations. And I'm very proud of you that you have taken this step towards Dharma. And you have a wife who supports you. And your father, my brother-in-law, was a man of religion. A lot of the things that I know today, I learned from him. And I don't know your grandfather, but my father knew your grandfather, and he was a man of religion. They came from the background of India. But I let Brother Lake speak about his side of the family, but I want to speak about my side of the family because I'm your mamu. So on behalf of the Sugrim Bisoon family, I would like to extend a very happy birthday to you. And you have all of your cousins and their children and the in-laws here to support you sitting in the back. But I must commend you on the life you have chosen, not only for yourself, but for your 3 kids. And I know that I myself, I'm a very strong Hindu person, and I believe in the values and the respect and the kind of teaching that we've had from our foreparents. And you're one of them who has carried it on. And I'll end with this, that very recently when it was Pagwa celebrations here 2 Fridays ago, your Nana, who was my father, we grew up loving Pagwa, and we love to celebrate Pagwa. But Panditji, you know, for 2 years, Dosal, because of pandemic, no mandir was having any kind of celebrations, and I missed that tremendously. But thankfully for you, for the last Friday, which I must commend you, and my beautiful wife Sharmila says, I never see Panditji like that. He was like a little child. He played so well with everyone that they even dunked water on him in such a cold night, and you did not say a word. And I came because my sister told me that if you want to come to a holy celebration, come to this mandir, because your nephew Tamesh and the children's going to be here. And so it is, I came and we played Pagwa and we celebrate together. And I was very happy, and I'm very happy that you've chosen that life. And I know Panditji spoke highly of Veer and his interest in the learnings of the Gita and the Ramayana. And I know the 2 boys were here also. So that's what I want to say. There's many things else I can say coming up when you were growing up, because I played a very instrumental role in your life. And not only your life, but my 4 nieces' life. Because you guys were the first in our family. When my sister got married, we were very happy. I was very young. So we never had nieces and nephews. And you guys were born in Guyana. All the rest of them were born in Canada. So when you guys came, you guys were like gold and diamond to us. Especially Uma, Rani, Sita, Sati, and then you as a boy came. We took care of you guys. Me especially. And that hasn't finished. But I know Jenny is looking at the time. I know she's got a timer on her phone. She's acting as if she's, as if she's taping her handsome Mamu here, because it's not going to happen again, right? But she has me on timer. But that's okay, Jenny, no problem. I'm used to that, you know? Anyway, Tamesh, I know at the time does not permit. I wanted to sing 2 lines for you, but I know that's not in the agenda, so I'm not going to do it. You sure? Panditji, is that okay? Please. 2 short lines I can ask. And the reason why I'm singing this is I know that you sang a beautiful song that my brother-in-law used to sing, Nadi and Napia. And I had that in mind, but I'm going to sing his grandpa song, his Nana song. It's only 2 lines. Quickly, 2 lines, I know. You told me not long, but I had to do it. 50 only comes once in a line. She ready?
You go ahead.
Okay. And it's a beautiful song. It's very appropriate because spring is coming, and it's a spring song, and it's an enjoyable time. It's your birthday. I want to lighten up everybody, right? And it goes like this. You'll know it. Sawan mein aayi bahar, sawan mein aayi bahar, sawan mein aayi bahar, bahar saki jhoom jhoom ke. Hey, sawan mein aayi bahar, hey, sawan mein aayi bahar, bahar saki jhoom jhoom ke. अमवा के डाली हूँ है प्यारी है एलिया अमवा के डाली हो अमवा के डाली हूँ है प्यारी है एलिया रिमझिम बरसे पुकार ओ रिमझिम बरसे पुकार पुकार सकी झूम झूम के ओ सावन में आई बहार ओ सावन में आई बहार बहार सकी झूम झूम के बहार सकी झूम झूम के Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, everyone, for giving me the time. Thank you, Jenny, for putting me on the timer. I know I've... Thank you, Pandiji.
Thank you very much.
Everyone.
Thank you. By the way, if you really want to see Pagua, you have to come because Tamesh and I have a Pagua tradition. We play Pagua very rough. Very, very rough. So I didn't see the picture here, by the way, Jenny, but we have some nice pictures. We'll share it with you. Good. Nar? Let's welcome Nar now. Tamesh's brother-in-law, of course. Come.
Sitaram Panaji. To the devotees, family and friends. Tamesh, on behalf of my wife, your sister Sati, and my sons, and all my brother-in-law, Sarabais, and family that would like to be up here to wish you, on behalf of all of those friends and families as well, extended families, I wish you a very, very healthy 50th and future best birthday ever. And God continuous blessings always to you and your family. Well, I'll just, the first time I met Tamesh, I was actually was asking home for Sati. And I remember going into the house, I'm looking at this young guy, and he's the boss of the house, right? And I can see in his eyes, he's got that, not only experience, but a responsibility. And I admire that in him. That's one of the first things I see that I liked about him. And since then, we had that kind of connection. I remember as I finished doing my speeches, asking for his sister hand in marriage, I can hear him in the kitchen and says, "I like that guy." But anyways, it goes on. I had to do a visit to the house, obviously, right? A week after or so. And he says, "Okay, you sit there, and she sit there. And I need to hear you guys talking, right?" I mean, we just stopped talking for like a second. He bolts out of the room. And he's looking around. He says, okay. You guys stopped talking, so I just want to know where you were. I said, "Bro, I'm right here." Tamesh, he took a lot of responsibility on himself for his family, and no fault to him. Life is such. He actually played a good role model for his family, and everyone respected him, and not just his brothers and sisters, his cousins, extended families. I mean, where he is, everybody's having fun, and everybody, they love to have him with them. When Tamesh came to me and he said, I want to go to the States. Could you talk to, my mom, because you did this thing on your own. I think to myself, I can't encourage this guy to leave the family, But what in life, when somebody is driven as Tamesh is, you can't stop him. I mean, he went to Florida, he moved there, bought a property, had family, and he said, "You know what? Wait a minute, I need to bring my kids back home, where all the family's at. Culture, character, you cannot take this away from this guy." So there's a lot of reasons why I love him. Those are some, and I can talk about a lot more, but I'll cut it off at this. Tamesh, continuous blessings to you always and your family. That includes me too. Thank you.
Very nice, Nar. Very nice. Thank you. We're getting there in the program. That's the list I have. But quickly, if there's anybody else who want to say a few words tonight, you can please come on up. It's running a little, but we have time. Don't worry. But we have Davina coming up. There we go. Come on up. And if we can get the singers ready. Oh, they're ready. Great. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Davina Hiram. I'm the eldest grandchild from the Dwarka Singh family. I would like to take this opportunity on behalf of myself and all my cousins here, well, there's some of us, to wish our one and only Mamu a 50th birthday. Congratulations on reaching the age of 50. You're now officially 5 decades old, and that calls for one big celebration. The first 5 decades of your life has been nothing but amazing. Now that you're about to start a new chapter, may your life be filled with more laughter and cheer. I've known you since you were 15 years old. I've watched you conquer every milestone in life and many more. You're a strong, ambitious person who lives up to the name Singh. I always looked up to you, Mamu, and always like to hear your input, your opinions about anything. Keep being the awesome Mamu you are. We all love you.
Good evening, everybody. I'm Vishnu or Ramesh, whichever you prefer. I'm not much of a talker, as you guys know, but I wanted to say a couple things to my Mamu. The number one thing I want to say is that growing up with our Mamu is like having another father. All of our successes were his successes. When we'd graduate high school, get our driver's license, whatever we did, he always congratulated us, and he always told us how proud he was of us. And that still goes through till today. Like, a lot of us are grown, we're buying houses, and you can see the pride in his eyes when we do these things. And he's very happy for us, and I'm very thankful that my kids, well, my child, and my nieces and my nephews get to grow up with him as well and get to see the person that we got to grow up with. And I'm sorry for my cousins, because he's your dad, right? So you don't get the relationship that we got, right? You get him as your dad. But yeah, I just want to thank you for everything you've done for us, everything you're doing for us till now. And yeah, happy 50th birthday.
So I texted this to you earlier, and you didn't read it, so I'm going to read it to you right now. Happy 50th birthday to my one and only Mamu Krishnamurti. So if anyone doesn't know, Mamu and I have this thing, we call each other by our middle names. I hope this day turns out to be as special as you. You have been a pillar in keeping our family together. Your high regard for family values and togetherness has been instilled in all of us cousins, and it shows. You've always pushed us to be our best versions and continuously try to expose us to new opportunities. For example, a short story, back in 2010, when I was ready to go to university, Mamu found out I was going to Waterloo, and he was so determined that I was going to go see this campus. Veer was just born, probably only 2 weeks. He packed up Veer, 2-week-old Veer, Auntie Jenny, who had just given birth, little Ishwar Akshay in a car, my mom, dad, brother, and I in another car, and took me to Waterloo just so I can see this campus. So he very, very high regards for education. He made sure we always did the best we can. You always pushed us to be our best versions. You are not only the best Mamu, but a wonderful role model. Hope your year ahead and the next 50 years are filled with love and blessings. Love always, your favorite Aries niece. Because, you know, we always celebrate our milestones just 3 days apart. Ambika.
Happy birthday, Mamu. You're the best. I love you. I love you, Nai.
I'm just going to wish my Mamu a happy 50th birthday. I don't want to take up anybody's time, so Mamu, happy 50th.
Happy birthday to my favorite Mamu. I'll always remember you and how you and Auntie Jenny were taking me to Wonderland and to the movies. I know that I can always count on you. Even now, I still call you for help with advice and with school. You're a great listener, and I know that you'll always be there when I need help. Thank you for being there for me. Happy 50th birthday, Mamu. I wish you all the best.
Thank you. Thank you all very much. All right. So we got a couple of things more to do. The kids are getting hungry, and the food is getting cold, because we have a nice dinner for everybody this evening. I'd like to move over to the singing now. So if you can turn your attention over here a little bit. This one won't be too long, but it's very special. So we're going to have, let's see my list here. So Rihanna and Dia. Is it together or separate? Separate. Separate? Okay. So Rihanna first?
Oh, no, that's Karina.
Karina. Okay, we have Karina first to sing. And then after that, we have Ines. Please go. Everyone? Karina. One more song, and then Viren can get set after it.
Navratri barsi badariya, oh ammi maati duvariya. Navratri barsi badariya, oh ammi maati duvariya. Navratri barsi badariya, oh ammi maati duvariya. Satul bole fakir ha bole fakir ha bole fakir.
nice. Now we're going to have Rihanna. Rihanna will sing a song, and after that, Viren will sing. Thank you all so much for your patience. We're almost getting there. Our 50th birthday, we're celebrating on such a blessed day, the second day of the Hindu New Year, second day of Navratri. You have to really be happy tonight. And dinner is prepared for everyone afterwards, so please stay put, everyone. We'll hear Rihanna now.
सुर की देवी सरस्वती माँ, सुर की देवी सरस्वती माँ, सुख ज्ञान सिखा दे माँ, हे अंधियारा इस हृदय में, सुर के दीप जला दे माँ, सुर के दीप जला दे माँ, सुर की देवी सरस्वती माँ।
Very beautiful. Very, very nicely done. So I'd like to call on Viren. I'd like to really pay attention to what he's going to do. Are the boys going to join him? You guys going to join? Come on. Akshay and Ishwar are going to join him. They're going to do a presentation together. Viren is actually going to chant a few verses of the Gita and speak a little bit of how those verses apply to his father. He's been a very good student, I must say, and very inquisitive to learn and learn properly. Please give him your attention, because these kids, this is what we're doing in a temple, friends, molding the young people for tomorrow, making them embrace their culture the right way, presenting themselves as good young men and women of our culture. So, Viren.
I would just like to say a very happy birthday to my dad. Thank you for everything you do for us. Everything, like, even though we get into arguments at times, I love you a lot. Both of my brothers and I, we can never even begin to thank you for what you do for us. Everything you do, we appreciate it very much. We love you. Thank you, Dad.
Hey, Ishwar, just take out the mask from here.
अरे माता पिता गुरु स्वामी सिख सिरादरी करहि सुबाई लाहियो लापटिना जनम जगा नातरु जनम जग जाई.
So the meaning of this very beautiful verse, it speaks about life's greatest blessing. Respect your mother, father, teacher, and elders. This is life's greatest blessing, cherishing the love you share. We are so busy growing up, we don't express enough how much you mean to us. The greatest blessing in life is your parents and love and blessings. Happy birthday, Dad. We love you very much and many more years to come. May Lord Krishna bless you.
JC to Ram, everyone. I would like to wish my father a happy birthday and would like to read a few verses from the Bhagavad Gita, which I think will resonate with him. The Bhagavad Gita, the great gift to the world through a discussion between the creator and his disciple. Sri Krishna inspired Arjuna and brought back strength to his weak self by providing the nectar of the Gita to him. The following verse comes from chapter 3 of the Gita. This chapter is Karma Yoga, the pathway to God through service to his creation. Yad yad acharati shrishtas tat tat eve tarojana sayad pramanam kurute lokastat anuvadatate. The meaning is, whatever action is performed by a great person, others follow in their footsteps, and whatever standards they set, all the world pursues. We look at my dad as an example in our family. He is a great son to his mother, a wonderful husband to our mother, a caring brother to his siblings, and a strong father to his children. He is kind and caring to his community and is always helpful to those in need. His qualities are the ones which we, as his sons, would like to adapt. This makes him a great man. In the very Gita, Sri Krishna said, Yada yada hi dharmasya glanida bhavati bharata abhyutanam madharmasya tadatmanam srijamyaham. Paritranaya sadhunam vinashaya chatukshtatam dharma samsthapanarthaya sambhavami yuge yuge. The meaning is, whenever and wherever there is a decline of our dharma, the Lord will manifest and raise our dharma again. In addition to God coming on this planet, he has also sent great people to help with our dharma. We are all great in our own way, and among you all is my Father. We are very blessed to have him as our Father and to lead us in all aspects of life. We are also very grateful to be involved in this great culture, one which he is also very supportive. Happy birthday, Dad. We love you.
All right, I think they deserve another big round of applause, friends. Three amazing young men who are doing well in their community and have a lot to do. We're almost getting there now. We're going to call on Jenny to come forward. And after Jenny, we have to hear from the birthday boy. So I'll just call on Jenny to say a few words, and then after that from Tamesh.
Sitaram, everyone. First, I'd like to thank you all for coming out to celebrate Tamesh's milestone. I'm so happy to see so many of his cousins and pupus and chachas and everyone, and mamus and mommies. Thank you all for coming. It's a great evening, and there's more to come. There's food prepared downstairs for everyone to have, and I hope you guys enjoy. Happy birthday to my amazing husband, 50 years. You don't look any day older than 40. No, I go 40, not 45. Thank you for everything you do for me and the boys. We really appreciate it. You're one amazing guy. I don't know what we would do without you. We love you.
Ladies and gentlemen, before Tamesh speaks, Tamesh, please come. This is a gift on behalf of the temple and myself. I'd like to present you this beautiful shawl. I have only presented this to one other person. This is something you get at Kashi Vishwanath. If you go to do penance there, they give you this. It is actually stained with the chandan from the lingam of Kashi Vishwanath. I've only given one of this to somebody, and that is Uncle Pepe on his birthday. And tonight is a very, very special night. It's a very, very special shawl that comes from Kashi Vishwanath. May you be harnessed with his energy. Happy birthday to you. And it suits your outfit. And one more. This is a beautiful silk shawl as well. These are things we do when they have birthdays. A South Indian version on behalf of the Devi, Ma Durga. God bless you all. And finally, this is a message from our MP. As a member of Parliament for the Brampton East, it gives me great pleasure to extend many congratulations on the occasion of Tamesh Singh's 50th birthday. I wish you all the best and good health for the year ahead. Maninder Sidhu, Member of Parliament from Brampton East. He couldn't be here, but he sends his best wishes. Now the birthday boy himself. He's got accolades here now. Jenny, you have to help him.
I like this one.
Yeah, yeah. Turn the other way, yeah. There we go.
Sitaram, everybody. First, before I begin, I like to apologize to all of Bhavani Shankar, regular Mandir devotees. Sorry to take up so much of your time. I really appreciate your patience, and I have a huge family. I'm sure everyone else does. So thank you so much for your patience and sitting and listening to all the speeches. Sitaram, everyone. I like to express my gratitude, my love, my thanks to everybody for coming out here to help me celebrate my 50th birthday. I really, really appreciate everyone coming during COVID. And a lot of people, I know this is the first time that they're actually leaving their home or even attending a function. So I really appreciate this. A lot of people are also risking their health by being here, and I appreciate everything. I have to say this is the best birthday I ever had. I don't think this.
Can't get better than this.
I don't think I'll ever have such a birthday again. Panditji, thank you so much for everything you've done. When we're bathing the Murti, I always feel the chills, and you made me feel the chills again tonight. I didn't shed tears today, but I feel it in my whole body, and this entire decoration here. Thank you to the Bhavani Shankar decor team, the best in the world. They did a wonderful job. I asked for tonight to be special, and I think they outdone themselves. Thank you so much. Thank you to all my family, my 4 sisters, my mom, my sons, my chacha, my chachis, all my cousins, my mamu, my mommies, all the cousins on the business side, all my friends, all my family. everyone, all the temple devotees that came, I appreciate everybody coming and be patient to help me celebrate. For me, I'll just be a couple more seconds. 50 is not a year that I really thought about. 44 was more of a year I thought of my entire life. 44 was the age that my dad died, and many speakers spoke about it. I was 14 years old, and I was the youngest. And when he died, I don't know which old lady, but they came to me and said, "Bye, you got to look after this family." And I took that to heart. I honestly took that to heart. They said, "You have to look after your mom. You have to look after your sisters." I think many other people say that. But I had that 44 years in my head. And I wanted to reach 44. I wanted to outlive my dad. But I got 14 years with him. And with that 14 years, everything the Pandit said, Lake Chacha, Salmamu, he instilled me the value of family. From him, I learned family. I learned that there's nothing else in this world more important than your family. Your parents, your grandparents, your own children. And he gave me all my morals, all my love for religion, to be a proud Indian. He used to tell me, Mother India. Nowadays, you will never hear somebody say Mother India. If somebody say India, they'll say, "Well, you want to be Indian?" We are Indian. We got to be proud of our culture, proud of our religion, proud of what our ancestors fought for. They fought for us to keep our culture and not to be converted and not to be killed for no reason. So for the youths, I want you all to be proud of your religion, proud of your origins, and don't let anybody tell you or make you feel ashamed of your religion. Sorry, I don't want to be too preachy, but I would imagine 50 years ago, I was about almost a day. I was born 12:45 a.m. My mom didn't want me to be born on April Fool's Day, but this is Guyana. I don't know if she paid the nurse and tell them, okay, just say April 2nd. But the first person that saw me, I believe, was my Nana, Sugrim Bisun. And my dad was in Abari Creek. I don't know obviously they didn't have phone and stuff, or if somebody went on a lunch during the day, but I'm pretty sure he heard about me the next day. And I'm pretty sure he would have been very, very happy that finally he got a son. And he didn't get to see me. He wasn't even at Fort Wellington, but that's how he knew about that he got a son. And I want to just give a big thanks to my mom, who raised us. Just 2 more minutes. Who raised myself and my 4 sisters as a single mom, you can say. And she helped us live the dream of our dad. She used to tell us about our dad, what kind of man he was, what he did, what he didn't do, and this is how we all became who we are because of our mom and the memory of our dad. And before I do this with my mom, Pandit, kind of everybody here, but I was planning to acknowledge my grandparents. I have 5 grandparents. Mr. Sangram Singh, from what I know, he was God on earth. This is what his children is telling us about their father, that Sangram Singh was a really, really good man. And Mayaji, everyone knows Mayaji. She was a boss of Cotton Tree, I think. And Mr. Sugrim Bisun, who was similar to Mayaji, very headstrong individual, and my nanny, Pumati Bisun, who was the most loving grandmother and loving wife, loving mom there is. And I also want to acknowledge my other grandfather, Samuel Jingri, and he also instilled a lot of values in my life. And with this, I'd like to present my mom and to say thank you, Mom. 50 years ago, you gave birth to me, and because of you, I'm here. And I want to acknowledge and honor and respect you. And thank you so much.
तदेव लग्नं सुधिनं तदेव ताराबलं चन्द्रबलं तदेव विद्याबलं दैवबलं तदेव लक्ष्मीपते ते घ्रयुगं स्मरामि मङ्गलं भगवान् विष्णु मङ्गलं गरुडध्वज मङ्गलं पुण्ड्रीकाक्षो मङ्गलाय तनोहरि मङ्गलं भगवान् शम्भु मङ्गलं वृषध्वज Mangalam Parvati Nata Sarva Mangala Mangalam.
And lastly, I gotta remember, well, my 3 sons, I'm very, very proud of you. And I can't call you by your name, but my Devi, my Parvati, my Sita, my Radha, thank you so much for making this night possible, for making me happy, for giving me 3 beautiful children, and making me the most happiest man on earth. Thank you so much.
Now, I'm going to ask the kids to come. Tamil, stay right there. We're going to end this off with a nice celebration. Look at the dolak ready, Bhumi. Om Sarvamangalamangalye Shive Sarvat Sadhike Sharanye Trayambake Gauri. Touch his feet. Narayani Namostute. All right, everybody. Bar bar din ye aaye, bar bar din ye gaaye, bar bar din ye aaye, bar bar din ye gaaye. तुम जिए हजारों साल ये हमारी आरज़ू. Happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, oh happy birthday dear Tamesh, happy birthday to you. बेकरार होके था मन, थाम लूं मैं किसका, क्या मिसाल दो मैं तेरी, नाम लूं मैं किसका. नहीं नहीं ऐसा हंसी कोई नहीं है जिस पे ये नजर रुक जाए, बेमिसाल जो कहलाए. तुम जिए हजारों साल ये मेरी है आरज़ू. Happy birthday to you, oh happy birthday to you, happy birthday dear Tamesh, happy birthday to you. Everybody. बार बार दिन ये आए, बार बार दिन ये गाए. तुम जिए हजारों साल ये मेरी है आरज़ू. Happy birthday to you, oh happy birthday to you, happy birthday dear Tamesh, happy birthday to you. Began for Tamesh. Tamesh, on behalf of Bhavani Shankar Mandir, we like to, our executive, but more so all the simple, hardworking volunteers who are here, you know our style here. We would like to say sincere thanks to you for being a very strong supporter of our temple. We know how much you have done for us and continue to do. Temples go by the help of people. And when men and like you step up to help in the way that you have and continue to do, our dharma will be in a very, very better place. On behalf of all of us here who work so very hard for this temple, thank you for all that you have done for us. Happy birthday to you again. Big hand for Tamesh. I have done my part. and we're going to stand for RT. But before we do that, please don't go away. There's food downstairs. There's a lot of pictures to take tonight with the birthday boy, and make sure you have a great time. Thank you, everyone. Let's stand for RT. Everybody is invited for RT, but please, 2 seconds, how we do RT, everybody, hello? Hello? The RT will be given to you. You just stand up in front of the altar, one place, and do the RT, and then you give the tally to the person behind you. We do not move from one end to the stage. It's going to take a very long time. You just stand up one place, and you do your RT. Om yani kani cha papani janmantarkritani cha tani sarvani nashyantu pradakshinam pade pade. तेरी जगत के भक्त जनन पर भीर पड़ी है भारी माँ, भीर पड़ी है भारी अम्बे, तू है जगदम्बे काली। जय दुर्गे करवाली, तेरी ही गुण गाई, आरती हो मैया, सब उतारे तेरी आरती। अम्बे तू है जगदम्बे काली, जय दुर्गे करवाली, तेरे ही गुण गाए, आरती हो मैया, हम सब उतारे तेरी आरती। तेरी जगत के भक्त जनन पर भीड़ पड़ी है भारी, माँ भीड़ पड़ी है भारी। तेरी जगत के भक्त जनन पर भीड़ पड़ी है भारी, माँ भीड़ पड़ी है भारी। दानव दल पर दूत करो माँ करके सिंह सवारी, माँ करके सिंह सवारी। दानव दल पर दूत करो माँ करके सिंह सवारी, माँ करके सिंह सवारी। सौ सौ सिंहों से तू बलशाली, अष्टभुजाओं वाली, दुष्टों को मार में संसार। ओ सुनो मेरी देवी पर्वतवासिनी तेरा पारन पाया, तेरा पारन पाया।
नंगे पाँव तेरी अकबर आंगन, नंगे पाँव तेरी अकबर आंगन, सोने की छत चढ़ाया, सोने की छत चढ़ाया। सुनो मेरी देवी पर्वतवासिनी, सुनो मेरी देवी पर्वतवासिनी तेरा पारन पाया, तेरा पारन पाया। ऊंचे पर्वत बनाने वाले, ऊंचे पर्वत बनाने वाले, नीचे शहर बसाया, नीचे शहर बसाया। सुनो मेरी देवी पर्वतवासिनी, सुनो मेरी देवी पर्वतवासिनी तेरा पारन पाया, तेरा पारन पाया।
हे तेरा पारन पाया, तेरा पारन पाया, तेरा पारन पाया, हो तेरा पारन पाया, तेरा पारन पाया, हो तेरा पारन पाया। ओ शान्ताकारं भुजगशयनं पद्मनाभं सुरेशं विश्वाधारं गगनसदृशं मेघवर्णं शुभांगं लक्ष्मीकान्तं कमलनयनं योगिविर्ध्यानगम्यं वन्दे विष्णुं भवभयहरं सर्वलोकैकनाथं। त्वमेव माता च पिता त्वमेव, त्वमेव बन्धुश्च सखा त्वमेव, त्वमेव विद्या द्रविणं त्वमेव, त्वमेव सर्वं मम देव देव। सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनां, सर्वे सन्तु निरामया, सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत्। गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरा, गुरु साक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय, मृत्योर्मामृतं गमय। ओम शांति 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 हरि ओम। बोले गणपति भगवान की, पवन सुत हनुमान की, सियावर रामचंद्र की, राधा कृष्ण भगवान की, लक्ष्मी नारायण भगवान की, भवानी शंकर भगवान की, सरस्वती माता की, लक्ष्मी माता की, गंगा मैया की, यमुना मैया की, सूर्यनारायण स्वामी की जय। सत्य सनातन धर्म की, सत्यनारायण भगवान की जयकारा। शेरावालिदा, रेज द एंटेनास अप। जयकारा शेरावालिदा, बोल साचे दरबार की। ऐ माई मेरी जगमग जोता वाली माता तेरी सदा ही, बोले साचे दरबार की, जगदम्बिका माता की, सत्य सनातन धर्म की। सबको ये जय माता दी, जय सीताराम, जय माता दी, जय माता दी, जय माता दी। Please, Arti is going to come where you are. The kids are going to bring Arti. The prasadam will be empty, the bowl, and shared at the doors as you're going. Please take prasadam with you, and Arti as well. And bhojan is prepared for everyone downstairs in the auditorium. Please have bhojan on behalf of the family. You can dine there. They prepared it very nicely before you go. Thank you all so much. Bhagwan's blessings on behalf of Tamesh and his family for coming out this evening.